directly from the Alma High School News Studio, covering news and sports from where it matters. You're watching the Airedale.
Welcome to the Airedale. I'm Michael Farrell.
And I'm Ben Mitchell.
And today we will be talking about the new bike trail, club fair, the community outreach program, plus much more coming up on
the Airedale.
Our AHS library has a couple of new additions. Destiny Wheeler took a look into these interesting changes in the library.
Have you noticed that a lot has changed since last year at Alma High School? From 3A to updates on the phone policy, some may say that school feels like a whole new place. But the classroom isn't the only thing that has changed. According to Ms. Thixton, there are a lot of new things at the library, from books to new procedures. Here's Ms. Thixton here to explain what is happening at Alma High School's library.
So this year in the library, we're hoping to really continue a lot of the new things that we started last year, do book tastings. We've gotten a lot of brand new books. Behind me here, we've got a lot of graphic novels, new manga series.
To inspire more readers, the library does book giveaways to encourage students to read more and have fun.
We've got a really good group of library aides this year that I think have some good ideas, and looking forward to seeing what they come up with.
You're also able to see more of the new things in the library during 3A. Ms. Thixton offers a session called Library Skills that she encourages students to join. I'm Destiny Wheeler from Airways Media.
Alma High School has implemented a new bell schedule for this school year. Students now have a 3A period between their second and third period. But what exactly does 3A mean? Hunter Brewer and Joseph Lynn looked into the meaning of 3A.
3A is the class built into your day where students have time to practice skills they have not mastered in their class time.
It's time for teachers to work with the students who, not only the ones who need the most help, but also the students who need to be pushed further. So it gives us that built-in time during the school day for extra time and support for learning.
Take the time out to learn all the skills offered during the 3A class period. This is Joey and Hunter for Airways Media.
Benjamin Mitchell focused on our teacher highlight of the week with his interesting look into Mr. Duke.
Alma High School has hired several new teachers for the 2022 to 2023 school year. Mr. Duke is one of the first-year teachers at our school. He's an English teacher, and in my opinion, he's pretty awesome. Teachers entering into a new school for the first time can have just as much anxiety as a new student. This is what Mr. Duke had to say about the subject.
Honestly, I never imagined how great it'd be here, and it's been tough, but every day makes me want to come back and just keep on giving it my all. And
Alma School District has a lot of opportunities for faculty and students as a whole. Mr. Duke explains how he feels about teaching at Alma.
As a whole, this district has been inviting for me. I can see that they care for the students.
Well, that's Mr. Duke. I hope this interview has brought to light how cool he is. This has been Ben Mitchell for Airwaves Media. The City of Alma has a new addition to the Alma Park. Evan Sanderson talked to Mayor Jerry Martin to get the details.
This trail is expected to be a huge economical impact on the City of Alma and will allow the citizens of Alma to benefit from this new opportunity.
We are going to have people coming into town now to do nothing other than go out and ride or run this trail. We plan on having other phases added to this as we continue to grow it. So we're really excited. This is a celebration for everyone.
The Alma Mayor, Jerry Martin, says they've been working on the Alma Bike Trail since 2019. The city tried to keep the trails all natural as possible. This is Evan Sanderson for Airways Media.
Club Fair is a great opportunity for students to find out more about activities you can join while attending Alma High School. Sarah Nutt has more on the Alma High School Club Fair.
Clubs are a popular activity during and after school, and there's many to choose from. At the beginning of the school year, there's a thing called Club Fair. Club Fair is an opportunity to sign up for clubs, and today we'll be taking a look around and seeing what Club Fair is all about.
So Club Fair is a project that Student Council sponsors, and what we do is we use it as a venue for all of our clubs or organizations that want to participate to get new members.
Statistically, clubs are proven to make students more involved with school. Students in clubs have a higher GPA and are more likely to interact with other school activities. Plus, it makes school a more fun experience for both students and teachers. Here's a look into the preparation for Club Fair.
And I'll send out a form online or to all of our staff members asking them to identify their club, if they want to participate, and then how big of a table are they going to need. The day before Club Fair, Student Council gets together. We set the tables up, organize it in the promenade.
Clubs are a major part of any school, and Alma is no different. I'm Sarah Nutt with Airwaves Media.
The Spanish Club is a fun way of learning a new language and about Hispanic culture. Stetson Goodson took a deeper look into the Spanish Club.
There are many clubs in Alma High School, but today we'll be highlighting the Spanish Club. There are many activities that the Spanish Club is a part of, such as fiestas after school, playing boards and card games, watching movies, trash pickups, celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and more.
Definitely participate in the homecoming parade and support the mighty Airedales. Spanish Club in November will participate in the food drive. We will have a Christmas party in December.
In order to enter Spanish Club, Miss Wilhite recommends that every student has had Spanish 1.
Friends of Spanish class members, and they want to come, and we'll let them come. Our dues are really low, $5. If you want to purchase a t-shirt, it is going to be a total of $20.
Every club has their own perks. What sets Spanish Club apart from other clubs is that they use Spanish and talk about culture.
People who come, the attitude of just have fun and a lot of kindness in Spanish Club. Everybody's really just wanting to have a good time and relax after school.
The Alma High School Spanish Club plans to do a lot for this year and hopes that you will be along for the ride. This is Stetson Goodson from Airwaves Media.
There's been a new addition to the Alma Choir program. Miss Ramsey is the new choir director alongside Mrs. Overton. Caden Despot and Braden Peppas talked to Miss Ramsey to see how she feels about working in Alma.
After 18 years of teaching, the previous choir director, Mr. Whitworth, retired. The newest hire, Miss Ramsey. She was hired this year as the newest choir director. She's in her first full year of teaching at Alma High School. She graduated from Arkansas Tech after earning her bachelor's in keyboard, vocal, music education. The real question is, how does she feel about this new environment?
From the moment I got here, it has felt like a family. Extremely thankful, extremely blessed to be here.
On another note of new environments, this year something was introduced to the program that not only the students, but the teacher enjoys. The choir program now functions as a group, complete with a choir president, music manager, and an outfit manager. We decided to ask Miss Caitlin Kelly and her thoughts to see what being a choir president is all about.
I just really need to encourage kids to join choir. I mean, I help with organization and help with other people doing their specific tasks and stuff like that.
So all in all, this new choir situation seems to be pretty positive, not only for the students, but for the teachers too.
It provides students the opportunities to not only be in choir, but to develop as officers and have leadership roles within the program. I love it.
It is a lot easier load on them too, but it's also super helpful to have that student-led.
Even though things have changed, they still are going to stand just as strong as they were before.
I think that Miss Ramsey and Miss Overton are doing an incredible job. And just because things are changing doesn't mean that they're going to get any worse,
This is Braden Peppas with Airwaves Media.
The 1996 film Matilda is a cult classic, and this year the Alma Theater department is bringing it to the stage. Levi Stringfellow and Hunter Cole took a look into the first theater production of the school year.
You're very pretty, like a glittery angel.
Mr. Hobson is working hard with our theater department to put out this year's fall musical Matilda.
We are currently working on Matilda. That is our fall musical, and we're very excited about the progress that we've made so far, so we can't wait for the students to see it. We're excited.
Matilda will be made up of multiple well-performing cast members.
Is being played by Morgan English. Mrs. Trunchbull is being played by Mick Clausen. Mr. Wormwood, Grant Allen. Mrs. Wormwood, Caitlin Kelly. Their son Michael is Talon Dean, and Miss Honey is Maddie Cochran.
Our theater department is working hard as always to entertain the students of Alma School District.
We have made it through a number of songs, so we're probably over halfway as far as working through the music. Choreography is something that, you know, the first song in the show is like 9 minutes long, and it's in 3 different parts, so that's been our main focus right now. I think we're always trying to find ways to make the class more exciting, to grow our numbers. We've got a number of freshmen this year that have come up through the middle school and are excited about being a part of the programs.
The theater department welcomes anyone to try out the theater program. This is Levi and Hunter for Airways Media.
Alma High School just installed a new video wall. It's actually one of the largest in the state for high school football. Cole Howard has more on this interesting addition to Citizens Bank Stadium.
Alma just installed a brand new 40 by 19 foot video wall to entertain the crowds visiting the stadium.
We met with leaders of our community that were excited about sponsoring the video board and making Airedale Stadium an even better place on Friday night for all of our sports, athletes, and activities.
There were several businesses from around the surrounding community that gave money towards this new video wall.
We have 11 sponsors. Citizens Bank is our title sponsor. If you look on the back when you drive up to the stadium, it has a list of everyone who gave toward this project. And you know, Citizens Bank has been a lifelong sponsor for the Alma School District. Their name is on just about every one of our facilities or scoreboards throughout the district.
This video wall will be a great addition to the stadium for many years to come. This is Cole Howard from Airways Media.
The community of Alma has some amazing opportunities to help those in need. Here's Louis Alexander with more on the community outreach program here in Alma.
The Community Outreach is an incredible program that helps those in need here in Alma. The mission is to take care of the poor and provide food and emergency assistance to those in need here in our community. We talked to Bo Wilson about this great program.
What we do is we provide food staples and we serve needy families as long as they can provide a photo ID and a proof of address for anybody.
Food for Friends is a program that contributes to the community outreach of Alma. Food for Friends has an annual canned food drive. This food is given directly to the community outreach. We talked to Mr. Kelly about Food for Friends.
We'll collect those canned food items. We'll use those items to stock outdoor food pantries around town.
Community Outreach is located at 135 Fayetteville Avenue, Alma, Arkansas 72921. If you wish to participate as a part of this wonderful program, you can volunteer and help your local outreach. This is Louis Alexander for Airwaves Media.
Worldwide, 300 million tons of plastic is produced every single year. That sure is a lot of the plastic to be throwing away. Abigail Spencer and Peyton Phillips highlighted the struggles of dealing with so much plastic waste.
Plastic is used in almost everything. Your clothing, jewelry, computer devices, and sometimes even books. Plastic has become something critical to the environment. In the hallways, on the streets, in the classrooms, there is plastic. Let's talk to Mr. Kelly about how plastic affects our everyday lives.
Oh, well, today, you know, most of our products that we use, whether those are consumer-based products or well, most of our consumer-based products are made of plastic.
Plastic takes over 80 years to decompose. Also, a whopping 91% of plastic is not recycled, showing how much it goes into landfills.
If those plastics end up in the environment, like in rivers, lakes, oceans, the sunlight can actually cause those particles to break down into really tiny particles, and then those particles are eaten by fish, and then those fish are eaten by other fish. And eventually those toxins can affect the organisms in that environment. And then at some point, those organisms affect us, especially if they end up in part of our food chain. Plastics are typically really light, and so we can package things and ship things and store things in those packages, which means we can ship a whole lot more things and store more things because of it.
Plastic is in our everyday lives. Without it, it can be bad. And we would never have cars, stores, and or electronics. Plastic can be both good and bad, based on where we are now. This is Peyton C. Phillips, signing off.
The death of Queen Elizabeth was tragically just a few short days ago and has left a lot of people in shock. Evan Shibley has more on her passing.
On September 8th, 2022, Queen Elizabeth II of England passed away in Balmoral Castle in Scotland. She was 96 years old. Her Majesty had a long, action-filled life where she lived through 13 United States presidents. This is a loss that affects not only England, but the entire world. Many world leaders have given their condolences to both the Windsor family and the United Kingdom. The crown will go to her eldest son, Charles, the Prince of Wales, and he will be named King of England. Airwaves Media gives their condolences to the Windsor family for their loss, and, in the traditional phrase on the passing of an English monarch, the Queen is dead, long live the King. This is Evan Shibley with Airwaves Media.
The Alma High School volleyball team has started off the year working hard. Aiden Mills and Declan Saunders have more on why volleyball is a great sport to be a part of.
Serving.
Youth volleyball is considered one of the fastest growing sports in the U.S. In 2009, there was estimated to be nearly 404,000 girls playing and over 50,000 boys. By the year 2019, there was close to 453,000 girls playing and over 63,000 boys playing. Alma head volleyball coach Kim Weaver says it's a great team sport.
Awesome team sport and creates lots of opportunities for women.
Volleyball is a great way to build working relationships that can last a lifetime. Plus, it's a great way to learn how to handle yourself as an athlete.
So we talk a lot about playing with confidence and playing aggressively, but we also want to be really smart in certain situations. And so we feel like there is a time and a place for that aggressiveness, and there's also that time and a place to really pursue composure and poise.
Come out and support the Alma Airedale volleyball team this season. This is Declan Sanders and Aiden Mills for Airwaves Media.
Have you ever wondered who the people with the flags are during the band's halftime shows? That's the Alma High School Color Guard, and they work hard to enhance the band's halftime shows. Dan Barker and Connor Lyons highlighted these incredible performers.
Color Guard is an important part of marching band. It provides visual entertainment that goes along with the performance of the marching band.
Color Guard is basically the show element of marching band. So we have flags and we make it pretty and graceful and elegant.
It's important for Color Guard to stay in rhythm and beat with the band to make it more visual, more interesting.
You spin a flag with the marching band and you dance with the flag.
Students that are in Color Guard consider it a family atmosphere.
I like Color Guard because it's a big family aspect and we all support each other and it comes very easily to me and it is just very fun.
This is Connor and Dan for the Airwaves Media.
This is the last year for the senior class of 2023, and people are preparing in many different ways. Gemini Zhang talked to some seniors about how their year has been so far and how they're preparing for graduation.
We're now seeing 2022 come to a close, and we're now seeing our seniors go through their last year at Alma. As a senior myself, I want to know what my fellow classmates thought about their journeys from the beginning to graduation.
Freshman year sucked a lot, like a lot, but I just had really good friends to get me through it.
Freshman year for me is pretty rough. So it's 10th grade with COVID and everything, but 11th and 12th grade have been like smooth sailing since I don't have a lot of classes. I mean, it's been rocky, but at the same time, just overall good.
What were some of their best accomplishments on their journey through high school?
Last year, I got first place in the State History Day in the documentary category, and that was pretty awesome.
Last year, I earned the International Thespian Excellence Award, so international recognition has been a great accomplishment.
These seniors are watching the new freshmen come up through high school and are remembering what it's like to be new here.
When you're a freshman, you're kind of just going off of what you did in middle school, which could be based, it's pretty much on sports, because that's all we had to do in middle school. So I'd say try everything, all the clubs, do as much as you can.
just don't give up. Keep pushing through everything. It may be a struggle at times, but if you keep pushing through and putting the work, hard work pays off, and that is a true statement. So we've got to keep putting in the work and keep getting through everything.
We'll have to wait and see what the future brings for our Airedales of 2023. I'm Gemini Shong, and this is Airways Media.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Airedale. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to follow all of our social medias. And as always, go Airedales!